Hi everyone, for this week's reading, I'm working with the Psychic Tarot. I also have my messages from the Angels Oracle here and messages from the guides. So I wanted to bring in 3 decks for this week's readings. As always, these are general readings, so take the parts that do resonate and let the rest go. With that being said, let's tap into the energies for the collective and let's see what's coming through. What messages need to come through? Messages need to come through for the collective. I'm hearing growth spurts, okay? You're on a growth spurt. And I'm asking Spirit, what does that mean? Ascension. It's like you've learned the lessons and you're on your next step. Okay, this one wants to pop out, so I'm going to take this one. And one more. Can I get one more, please? Okay. Woo. So we have 3 and I'm going to pull the others later. Okay, so the first card that came through is New Beginnings. New Beginnings, okay? This would be the Fool card in a traditional tarot. So basically, you are being called to start a new chapter, a completely fresh chapter in your life. You see there's a door behind her and she's holding this little purse and she has a staff and she's on top of the world and she's like, see, it's almost like you have your wisdom, you have your knowledge. For some, this is leadership. You are being called to a new chapter, a new way of living, a new way of thinking and being. So you can't continue in the same way as you did in the past, okay? Whatever it is that you were, whatever your thought patterns were, whatever your lifestyle was, it's like you've closed that door and you're starting a new chapter, okay? It's time for a new day. It's a new beginning and you have all the tools. I don't know why, but I'm getting leadership with this particular card, okay? So take it as it resonates to your situation. For some, you're closing out a cycle with the job, okay? You're closing out this job, you're maybe starting a new business, maybe starting a new career path. Whatever this is, it's like you're closing out one chapter, stepping into the new. And what I'm receiving from this card is that you are more than ready. You are more than ready. Don't doubt yourself. Don't second guess yourself. You have all the tools and you are a natural born leader is what I'm getting. The next card we have is the spiritual strength. This is the 9 of Wands. You are tired. You are tired of, you know, how you've held all this, the weight of the world on your shoulders, okay? Some of you grew up in families where it's like ancestral patterns and karmic patterns were such that they played out in such a way that you always felt burdened by it. You always felt defeated, but you are very wise. This card is saying you have the spiritual strength to overcome any challenge. You are a very wise soul and it's time to acknowledge that wisdom. It's time to know that you are a wise soul. Again, 9 is you're headed towards completion. You are starting completion of one cycle and starting a new cycle. Now these 2 cards again tells me that you are an old soul, you are a wise soul, and you know, sometimes you may even doubt yourself, like, how do I know this information? How do I understand these things? Will I be able to handle myself? Will I be able to handle the tasks ahead? Yes, absolutely yes. Why? Because you have handled this, maybe in another past life, maybe in another lifetime. Some of these gifts are, see, through my own journey, what I have discovered is you may have all the gifts inside and within you, even if you're an old soul, but if you don't walk on your path that you are called for by spirit, then these gifts cannot come out, okay? These gifts cannot be discovered if you are holding them back. But when you are walking on your path, when you're walking and living your truth, then you're giving yourself this chance to, you're allowing these gifts to come out. Okay, it's only when you follow this path, and I know this is very hard, guys. A lot of times I find that you know, when I started my journey, I had a lot of fears, I had a lot of self-doubts, and I still battled that to even today. I have my own fears and insecurities, but it's much better than what it was before, because in spite of the fears, in spite of my self-doubt, I kept following through with my intuition. I kept following through with what my higher self was telling me. So this is like, you are in tune with your higher self. Okay, your higher self is telling you, your higher self knows you are tired, your higher self also knows you feel defeated with everything that you have been through, but it's telling you to keep moving forward. There's a new chapter ahead. Okay, the third card we have is patience and planning. And you know, what's coming to my mind is Rome was not built in a day, right? So we've all heard the saying, Rome was not built in a day. In the same way, you know, we have to experience all the seasons. In this card, we see all the seasons. There's winter, there's summer, there's spring. So we go through all these seasons, and we, through these seasons, through the year, through the efforts, through everything, we learn and we grow. And through every experience, whether it's a positive experience or a negative experience, our soul evolves. So don't expect perfection. Don't expect perfection on the first day. Don't expect yourself that, you know, I won't make it. Everyone makes mistakes, guys. And that's part of being a human, right? Part of being a human is to make mistakes, and you must allow yourself and give yourself the space to make mistakes and understand that it's okay to make a mistake. But you're on this new cycle, and this cycle seems inevitable to me. Okay, that's what I want to say. Now I want to take out a card from the messages from the angels and see what's coming through. Somehow I feel like I need to pull 3 cards from messages from the angels as well, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that in a second. So can I get 2 more cards, please? What do the angels want to say? And okay, this card flips, I'm going to take that too. So the first card we have is Opal. And the message is, your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. Okay, so this is very specific for someone who has lost their child. This is just someone, you know, through this card, the energy that's coming through is that, you know, your child on the other side is safe, your child on the other side is loved, and you don't need to fear. The other message I'm getting is someone, either you're expecting or you're gonna get pregnant soon. Obviously this does not apply to everyone. If this is your message, you will know. So, you know, this is again this message that spirit has your spirit baby, and it's gonna be born in the physical soon, and this is just that you are blessed. Okay, we also have your Ray. And the message on the card is, yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. Okay, so as I'm saying this, a lot of energies, I'm feeling a lot of energy, especially in my head and crown chakra. So basically meditation is very important for you. Okay, meditation is important so that you can align your chakras, so that you can connect with your higher self, just like this card, connecting with your higher self and receiving this divine guidance, because you need to understand where you are headed, and that can only come, this answer can only come by connecting with your higher self, with your guides, with your angels, and it will also help you feel calm. Okay, so a lot of times when I feel fearful or when I have self-doubts, I meditate. I sit on my yoga mat and I meditate. I like to meditate on Om, but that doesn't mean, like, whatever you feel comfortable meditating on, that's good for you. Okay, so Om helps me center my energy, and it helps me kind of ground my energy and also open up. So with this card, it's like, have a meditation practice, have a yogic practice. And yoga is very good because, again, with yoga you do these different balance, you know, there's a lot of balance, there are a lot of warrior poses in it, and it teaches you this mind body balance and helps you deal with day-to-day challenges in a better way. Yoga also helps you kind of release all these energies that you may have you know, picked up, or you know, especially for me, I do have a yoga practice because yoga helps me release unwanted energies. Everyone does, you know, like you do meditation or you do yoga practice for different things. Definitely it helps inner strength, but more than that, it also helps me release, clear my mind, clear my energies. So getting back to the cards, yeah, I feel like this is just calling you to center yourself. The other message I'm getting is, for some of you, you guys have kids or you guys have responsibilities and you find it very hard to follow your path, to follow the guidance that you're receiving. And with this, what I'm receiving is, take out time for yourself, whether it's getting up early before everyone else wakes up to meditate, or whether it's the last thing you want to do before you hit the bed, you know, just finding your spiritual practice, because these two cards are right underneath each other. Okay, these two cards are together. So this tells me you have to work on your spiritual strength, you know, just like we do workout for our body, right? The same way, your spiritual muscles, you need to build those muscles. It's not like, oh, one time you meditate and you're done. No, it's like daily practice of meditation, daily practice of yoga, whatever it is. Breathing practices, they can help you ground your energy. They can help you with to give you clarity on your path. And the third card we have is Seraphina. Okay, Seraphina, I'm the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to family. So seriously, someone is expecting, or someone is going to have an addition in the family. I don't know why this is coming in the reading, but it's coming in today's reading. But okay, so this may be for someone, maybe not you, but maybe someone in your family, maybe someone you know, maybe a friend. But I'm also getting, see, we can be pregnant in different ways, right? One pregnancy is in the physical, the other pregnancy is being pregnant with ideas, right? Being pregnant with, like, if there's a change to come, you're pregnant with that. You feel that the birth of a new life, okay? The birth of a new life, the birth of a new idea. So yes, I know the cards are talking about pregnancy and babies, and maybe for a few of you, this is true. But for the majority, what I'm feeling is, excuse me, is this is like the birth of a new you, the birth of just this, like this card, okay? The birth of a new version of you, the birth of new ideas, the birth of new life, okay? This is what's happening. And just like, you know, we don't conceive and have the baby the very next day, right? It takes 9 months for the baby to be born. In the same way, you have all these ideas, but don't expect them to, you know, like they say, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, right? So you're on a spiritual journey, you're on a quest, finding yourself, following your truth, living your highest life, whatever you feel is right, following through with your intuition. Very important to be connected with your higher self, very important to be doing prayer, meditation. All these things ground you, all these things center you, keep you on the right path, okay? These practices are very important. When you pray, when you meditate, when you do yoga, you are clearing your mind, you're clearing your energy, your path is becoming clear. We have two cards here with these babies here, okay? So this is so cool. And honestly, I mean, for some, I'm sorry if you've lost a child, and if you're thinking of your child that you have lost, these cards are just confirming that this child in spirit is actually helping you spiritually evolve. I don't know why this is coming through, but it's coming through. And for others, there may be birth of a child in the family, but more so, I feel like you are birthing a new version of you. And I'm also hearing, you know, your guides are saying that it's like, this is your new chance at life, okay? So no matter what has happened in the past, even if you feel defeated and you feel broken down and you feel like in the past maybe things didn't work out the way you expected, it's like you are being given a chance to restructure and rebuild your life, okay? It's like, you know, I'm seeing the the Tower card of the tarot in my mind's eye. So the Tower card is where this breakdown happens, right? And when things break down, we always fear that they're all crumbling down, our life is not the same, and we try to cling for our life, right? We try to cling to the old, we try to cling to the familiar. But this is more like, let all the chips fall. Let anything that's falling, allow it to fall, because you are headed in a new direction. Okay, I want to pull one card from Messages from the Guides, okay, by James Van Praagh. For those who are like, this is a great deck if you want just a message from your guides. Okay, so we'll see. Okay, so the one card that came out is have an attitude of gratitude. Okay, so this tells me wherever you are in your life, be gracious and be grateful about it. Okay, whatever is going, it's the attitude of gratitude that attracts more blessings into your life. This card also shows me that more blessings are coming in your life, but we need to create room for those blessings. Okay, guys? And a lot of times it's normal that we start thinking of all the things that went wrong, or all the things that are going wrong in our life, because, you know, we all have challenges and we all have something or the other going on. But if we can find that one thing that we are grateful for, and I always say that, you know, there's so many things to actually be grateful for. Just the fact that you can see with your eyes, just the fact that, you know, you're alive. And I'll tell you one incident, you know, guys, and I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I feel like sharing this. When I was 17, I had a near-death experience. I was crossing the road back home, and, you know, there were no proper rules and everything. So the cars are running and the bikes are running and everything is running. And I was with a bunch of my college friends crossing the road, and a motorbike came and hit me, and I just fell head back on the pavement, and I hit my head. And one of my irises does not dilute like a normal person. And you know, when I go for my eye checkup, the doctor always kind of he always tells me that you could have gone blind. You could have gone blind, because this is not normal, that, you know, it's kind of stuck. But I am so grateful. It's like God not only gave me a second chance to life, because I went to the other side and I came back, but more than that, I can see and I am alive. So that is a gift. So I don't know why I felt like sharing this, but I felt like sharing with you guys. So what I'm trying to say here is be grateful, okay? Because there are people who go through so much more, and we have, you know, we're really blessed. And today is actually Thanksgiving here in Canada, and we have food on our table, and, you know, there are so many simple blessings that we sometimes take for granted, isn't it? We take it for granted. And just when we are thankful for even the smallest blessings, we attract more blessings into our life. Okay, so I want to thank each and every one of you for being a part of my journey, and for all your sweet comments, for all your love and support, and to all my subscribers and to my viewers, thank you so much. I will see you next week. Thank you so much for watching.